Hey everybody, it's Lisa again, Quilting in the Valley. I want to show you a couple of tips for threading your needle. You know when you're English paper piecing or putting a binding on and you're just stitching away and you go like this and the thread comes out of your needle. So then you have this whole long thread sticking out of your project and you have to rethread your needle while it's attached and it's a pain. There's a way to prevent that. So I have my length of thread. I'm going to take about, 3 inches. And I'm going to overlap it. I'm going to take the eye of my needle. I'm going to come in here into the loop and I'm going to pinch it between my fingers to make a nice pointy little loop. Then I'm going to take the eye of my needle and I'm going to slide it right between my fingers. Well, maybe I will. I'm going to slide the eye right down onto that thread right between my fingers. And I'm going to pull that loop through. So now I have my loop through, the tails are here. I'm going to take the end of the needle, I'm going to put it through the loop, not my finger, the loop, there. And then I have the loop on my needle and the tails coming out here. I'm going to pull the tails, and that makes a tiny little knot right at the end of my needle. And that way, my needle won't come unthreaded unless I want it to. I'm going to cut it off when it's time, but right now, my needle's not going to come unthreaded. So I'm going to go ahead and put my knot on the end, and I'm going to show you how to do a corner. So I'm going to start my binding. I always start by burying my knot under my binding. And now I'm going to take just a little nip right where I came up, go under, and take a little nip right on the edge. Go down right where I came up, take a little nip right on the edge, and I'm going, I don't know, probably, I have no idea, 3/16 of an inch apart, probably. And you should not be able to see those stitches. I have my finger, this finger, on the other side so I can feel if my needle comes through the other side. You don't want your thread coming through the other side, but I can feel that because I keep my finger right where that needle is going. So I'll scratch myself. Okay, I am at my corner now. So if you look at your corner, your miter goes, the fold is on this side, on the front. So I want my fold to be on the other side, on the back. That way this corner will lay flat. So if I take this and fold it down just like it is, I should feel it right there, snug into position so my miter here and my miter here, or my folds, are in those two positions. I'm going to go ahead and take my stitch to connect this side again. Get that down where it's supposed to go. Actually, I don't think I went quite far enough. Okay, now I'm going to do that. And now I'm going to come right in that corner, and I'm going to get both of those pieces, both corners, in one stitch here. Maybe. This is really narrow binding. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to take another little tack stitch right here to keep those two together in that corner. And then for your show quilts and everything else, they're going to check to see that this little slit is attached as well. So I'm actually going to come up here and I'm going to tack down that slit so that it's closed. I should technically do it on the front as well. Okay, so that's closed. And now what I can do is I can take my needle and I can just run it right straight back down to where I started in that corner. Like so. Turn my corner and keep going the other way. So now this is attached. My miters are going two different directions, so it's flat, and I can just keep going. That's all there is to that. binding tips from us. Shop Quilting in the Valley. We'll see you next time.